Do, 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 do. So, not doing anything. Again, just killing time. Bored. Just got off work a little while ago. So I figured go live. Just got the notification. That took quite a bit of time. And that was on my phone. There's no notification on my computer yet. Because I just remembered my phone is connected to my computer. So that notification was my phone. There is a notification, but I didn't actually see it like pop up. That's fine. I'm gonna pop in there and mute it. So I could see what is going on. Everything looks hunky dory. But I really didn't put nothing up, so I don't got no QR codes. I ain't got nothing crazy up right now. Just wanted to cycle, and the cameras are moving a little bit too fast, I think. So I'm going to change that to 10 seconds. But I want to make sure this is coming off as if it was a phone's vertical camera thing, live stream. We all know vertical lives, but I'm on my computer. It's a fake vertical. What's going on, cool gamer? Welcome to my fake vertical live. Is that even going to line up? It's not too bad. So just killing time waiting for the usual streamers that I watch. And figured I'll just play, chat, whatever, until they start coming online. But I find it interesting because I really don't care for doing like streams on phones, but the vertical thing is so popular and all that stuff. So I'm on my computer pretending to be on a vertical, like a phone. But I'm not on a phone. If that even makes sense. I don't even make sense anymore. But it is what it is. Like I was saying, just got off work. So just chilling until people start going live, which I'm a little surprised. There's normally at least one or two people. I don't see anyone. It'll be a little hard to see since I'm actually in my own room. So I'm going to leave my room. I can see chat and the software. Probably unmute it. Because if I do go into a room, I'm not going to be able to hear anything. But yeah, there's nobody that I normally watch is live. Normally, there's at least one. We'll give it a few minutes. I mean, if no one goes live within like an hour or so, I'll probably just stop anyways. Who's this? No idea. Well, again, just chilling, just waiting, cycling through cameras, simulating a vertical live. Even though I'm actually on a computer using a Canon, using a Zoom camera, and using a Logitech. Oh, yeah. Yep. Why can I not find anyone on YouTube to watch? a few weeks, I'm not going to be on YouTube as a viewer much. I'm going to be trying to stream a hell of a lot more. So I'm going to be on vacation. But in order to enjoy my vacation, I'm not going to be watching people. Maybe one. One out of the 12 or 13. Just one. But as soon as this month is over with, I got to take it very seriously and start packing and deciding what I'm taking with me and all the other nice stuff. Definitely got to make sure I take the 360X3 camera, the action camera with the selfie stick. I want to take my drone, so I got to make sure I find everything. My drone's right here. So I got the drone right here. Nice tiny little drone. Take the drone, take the 360, take the Mevos. I'm debating on the Canon. I mean that's gonna be work to remove the Canon and then put it back. And it's the best camera though. Seriously. The Canon M50 Mark II with the Sigma 16mm lens is what I'm using, and that's my best camera. Do I really want to pack it though? I mean, I have 3 of the Mevos. Which camera is this one? Not that one. I got 3 of the Mevos. I'm taking those. Got the Teo Air. Taking that one. Definitely the Osbot Teo Air. I'm gifting a mic and I'm taking a mic. So I'm going to be gifting the Lorix. I already forgot the freaking name of those. But I'm going to be using myself the Rode, which camera now? That one, Rode Wireless Goes. But I'm actually giving this one away to someone. I got to make sure I meet up with them when I'm in the Philippines. But I'm gifting these in the Hollyland. That's what they're called, the Hollylands. These are nice. That camera now. Yeah, these are nice. So giving those away. I mean, that mic comes with a couple of these things. I mean, there's multiple ways you could like hang them and use them, but I kind of like this right here. You can just wear it around your neck. I don't really use this one. I mean, I gotta start playing with these a little bit more. Which camera? That camera. This is the Canon PowerShot V10. No, it's over here. This one. I mean, the battery doesn't last long, but it's not that. I mean, it's not a bad camera. I got to play with it a little more. I think I did charge it. See if it turns on. Is it dead already? I think it's dead already. I mean, it doesn't really hold much of a charge. But yeah, I think the Canon's nice. It's small, portable, but you know, knowing me, it's gonna have to be plugged in all the time because I leave everything powered on. Wonder if I could set this up, like plug it in and set it up as a vertical. Because is this 4K? I don't even remember. I gotta find one of my better rags to clean it. I'll have to Google the specs on this again because I'm trying to remember if this is a 4K camera. I know this one's a 4K camera, but this is a what is it? This is a web camera. The Osbot Meet 4K. That camera. This is confusing with the rotating cameras because I can't keep track of which camera's freaking going because I'm not rotating it; it's doing it by itself. Yeah, the Osbot Meet 4K, and it's magnetic with the little stand thing. But I'm not taking them all. That's way too many cameras. I'm probably gonna upgrade the network here because I do have the new router that came in. Fix the cables in the basement to make sure I route through the entire house like it used to be before I bought the house. And then pack the network because I'm taking my own network plus the Starlink Mini. I'm not playing games with internet over there. I believe I'm allowed 2 check-in bags, but I don't want to check in my tech. I'll probably take the small Stream Deck, the 15 key. I got the mixer too. Do I want to take the medium-sized mixer? Do I want to take the small mixer? I don't know. I got to find a mic too. I'm not taking this one. The Sure's not going. There's no way. But I'm gonna take the Samsung or Samson, I think it is. Samson QTU. That's a good mic to have wired in to the Macs and stuff. So yay. Lighting is going to be difficult because I do have lighting, but it's too big. So other than the lights I have in back, I don't know if I could take any lighting. I don't want to keep spending more money. I mean, the smaller panels would probably work. I mean, it would be nice if I could take that monitor that's on the side because that's got built-in lights and all that stuff. I mean, depending on the weight, I'll stuff it in a bag. Because honestly, that's not a bad monitor. It's got built-in lights, it's got built-in microphones, it's got built-in camera. Maybe I could stick it in one of the bags and surround it with a bunch of clothes and everything. It's not an expensive monitor, so if it gets lost, who cares? Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should take that monitor. Yeah. Could probably take this panel light, but I don't want to. I got to think of exactly what I'm going to do because I'm going to be in the hotel at times. I'm going to be at the apartment at times. It'll be nice to set this stuff up at the apartment. But when I'm out and about, I don't need all the gear. Should have probably named this live Rambling. The Rambling Chill Live. I mean, 5 o'clock would be 5 p.m. Here is 7 a.m. there. Someone came live, but that's not who I'm waiting for. Yeah. What else do I got here that I could play with? There's only the 3 cameras. I could let it probably grab the phone, go back into the settings, and turn continuity camera back on. Where is it? AirDrop continuity, turn continuity back on, close it. Has some deliveries coming too. And there it goes. All right. So now I have the continuity camera. Is it this one? Yep, is that one. Whoa, don't look at personal stuff. So that's the monitor right there. So that's a poly monitor. So that thing has built-in lights. It's got a microphone and a camera. And it's a single cable to the computer. Then you just plug it in. So that's one thing. I mean, these lights took a poop. Where it goes, right there. Those lights don't even freaking work. I would have took those. They worked last year, but they took a poop. Is that the mixer? That's the Streamer X mixer. So that's the smaller mixer. I don't remember the headphones, but I'm probably gonna need headphones when I go. Let me go high that you don't see personal information. But yeah, that camera I'm not taking. That can stay here. I don't like that camera. But the Canon, that's the baby right there. So the Canon, I'm still debating because that's a lot. That's a couple cables, the stand, all that stuff, and then this mixer's just I don't know. That's probably going to be overkill this year. I don't think I need this mixer. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, hey, I was actually using my phone, but not like a normal vertical. Phone camera. Oh wait, this light would be amazing. I barely use it because it's too bright. Is that the wait? There we go. I mean, I would like to take that one, but I'm not even using it now. I prefer my room being darker. But that one is not too bad. But again, I don't want to take too much stuff apart. So we'll have to see. But I mean, it's a huge difference when you use good lighting. It's like right now, if I click this big one on, which I control with my computer, that's some light right there, and that's what 15% off. I'm gonna leave it on for a little while. Should actually be using it. I just don't care. Let me start cycling again. Do. Let's see what's going on. Should I jump into the room anyways? I'll give it a few more minutes. If no one else shows, I'll jump in that room. I still got to go through a bunch of cables. Still have to get a lot of stuff done with work before I fly. Still got a lot going on. Got a lot going on. I almost clicked on my own stream. I'm not trying to watch myself. I could watch myself on this monitor. Baja na brutal. Huh? A tropical home with Bertalis details. I should get glasses. Fuck it. Probably should just go on Canva and make the thumbnail. Even bother with a thumbnail anymore. What did you do that you have a blue dot? You're messing with my OCD DDD stuff. It's probably a short. I don't think I saw that short. Regular videos 2 weeks old. The shorts I can never tell. The live is 12 hours old. Check out the short real quick. Says 26. Today's the 27. I don't get it. No one listens to me anyways. I don't know why no one uses certain tags, but it is what it is. I blue in the face sometimes trying to mention certain things. If you do a short, add the hashtag shorts. It's not going to hurt. It could only help. And it's the most used hashtag. It's like over 1 billion short videos with that hashtag. Use that hashtag. The rest of the hashtags are fine, but how do you not use the hashtag shorts? Shit, it's windy as hell outside. Let me disconnect my phone and look at my deliveries. I want my deliveries. What is this? I saw that already. Okay. Ooh, delivered. How was this delivered and that not delivered? What the hell? Thought they were coming together. Did they put it at the right door? Yeah, it's the right door. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I want my fruit cups. Fruit cups are on the way. It's not even out for delivery yet. What? Oh, come on now. I know you said today, and today's still, like today, but I want my fruit cups. See what's going on the face of the book. Let me turn off continuity camera because it's going to go nuts. Social media. See what's going on here. And I definitely want to go to this restaurant. I keep forgetting the name of it, but I mean the prices are like really. But I want to try grilled chicken. I mean, I love Jollibees, don't get me wrong, but that's fried. All right, no copyrights. I don't think I can get a copyright for that. Check out the face of the book. Just now. Always working. Just saying. You're always working. QC, quality control. Quality control time and packaging items for finished products. Very good. Very good. I just got this thing about notifications. They drive me crazy if I don't click on them. So it's a bad habit of mine. If I see an email with numbers next to it, I have to check all the emails. It's not cool. What is this? Your concern is human rights. Mine is human lives. I felt so much safer during your time. I'm gonna have to probably ask about that one. That's about it for the face of the book. What else is going on? That's 5 o'clock. Where is everybody? Still nobody. Emails. What's this? You're trying to advertise Popeyes at me. I'm not going to Popeyes anymore. Not until I come back from my vacation. What is going on? Lurking. Why you lurking, man? Why you lurking? What's going on? As usual, just chilling, waiting for everybody else to start going live. Because got to get those blatant watch hours. I'm just saying. But I'll have to force myself to use my phone. But right now, I'm still using my computer. I don't care. But I'll have to force myself to use the phone when I'm on vacation. I mean, I could still do this on my laptop, though. Just saying. I could simulate vertical on my laptop. Wow, I'm out of notifications too already. Jeez. Peso's still not doing too bad. Let me check the scales. I other phone decided to start thinking about changing some of my habits. So I gotta do it a little bit more and more. Como lo dice, consistency. I gotta be more consistent and increase levels constantly, but and I don't like scales, but that's what I'm using right now. I've actually dropped a little. What was the last weight? I can't even see the last weight. Military vest rigs. Oh, wait. It changed. Freaking stop that. I was working on something. There we go. There we go. Okay. Just need one of those military vest rigs. Many for heavy. That could hold a laptop instead. Oh yeah, because of the mobility. Well, I mean, I'll use the laptop like in the hotel, the apartment, probably the coffee shop. The phone's going to be more mobile. I'm a little concerned by the pool because unless I got someone with me that could keep an eye on the phone, and I mean, I got people telling me don't worry about it, but I can't help it. I'm from Chicago. You don't just leave your phone on the table and walk away. So that's going to be a little hard. That's going to be a little hard. So let me see. So in the month, at the highest, it was 328, which is still not that bad considering how it was last year, but still. And now is the last time I weighed myself was 323. So it's going down slowly, but I'm still not putting a lot of activity. Now, when I'm in the Philippines and I'm at the hotel, they got a gym, they got a pool. I'm going to take advantage of that. So probably start doing a lot of cardio, the treadmills and stuff. I've been hearing, even though I don't care about weights, I've been hearing that you have to add protein and you have to lift. I don't know about the word have to, but if I'm gonna lift, the only thing I'm lifting is probably chest and arms or something. I'm not gonna be doing a lot of weight. Well, I could do legs. But I mean, I have to drop the weight before I start working on midsection area. I never had abs. I'm not gonna worry about abs, but I don't really think my legs are that big. I don't think my arms are crazy big. My belly's big, but I mean, my arms, which camera shows, my arms are a little big. I mean, I could lose some on the arms, but I mean, I don't care about the arms. I think the arms are fine. I just gotta tighten them up. I mean, they're flabby, but I could tighten them up. But I don't know about hitting the weights until I drop the weight. I figured drop weight first, then lift to bulk up because you don't want to bulk up with all the fat, like the mass. But some are saying you eat some protein and lift with your cardio. Don't just do cardio alone. Yada yada yada. Something about cardio and stuff like that will drop weight, but you don't lose fat, which I'm confused with that. You lose weight, you don't lose fat. But if you eat protein and lift weights, you lose fat. What? And I'm not going to have money for no personal trainer and all that other stuff. I'm just going to do my own thing. When I'm in Cebu, I'm just going to walk. I'm probably not going to use the car much unless I know they got parking and I could deal with it because I don't know nothing about parking in the Philippines. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. And I mean, how can I word this in a certain way? I'm used to certain people that stream. I'm not referring to the Philippines right now, but I'm used to certain other people that stream that have audio set up, certain things set up. So when I'm in a room, and I'm not trying to sound like an asshole, but when I'm in a room and the audio's bad, to me, it's just because of the level of audio I'm used to. I know how good some audio could be. I think my audio is good with this particular mic. Maybe not other mics, maybe not with other setups, but I like this mic. And I don't expect everyone to have this mic. I mean, a lot of people have way better than this. This is not a top of the line microphone. People don't want to have a microphone in their face. They want to have these wireless ones, like these ain't that bad. I haven't used them recently. They should be okay. The Rode Wireless Goes and stuff like that. Recently just got the Hollyland Larks, I think they're called. So, I mean, the noise cancellation's not that strong and it sounds a little weird. And I think that's my problem. I don't really like the noise cancellation because I feel that the noise cancellation all sounds a little weird. But whatever. It is helping. Probably need to just test them with the dead cats or whatever, the filters. Yeah. Russian twists. Start from a sitting position, then. Oh, you're talking about a workout. Oh. Start from a sitting position that's elevated, holding weights in front of you while turning left and right. Great abdominal. Bicycle crunches. See, the thing is, I think I have to drop the belly before I work the belly because the belly's big. the belly's big. I think I need to slim it down. I don't mind working maybe like upper body because I don't care if my upper body is a little oversized as long as it bulks up. The belly is the biggest thing. I need to thin out the belly, I think. I mean, I got a big chest too. I could lose some fat from the chest. I could lose some fat from the arms and stuff. But if I could lose a little bit and bulk it up, I think it's fine. I don't care if I look like a little weirdo with a huge chest. But the legs are perfectly fine. I don't care about working. I mean, I'll work out my legs, but I'm not worried about like fat on my legs. Matter of fact, I think my legs are the most like shaped and muscular part of my body. But that midsection is, and I did it before. I was in my 20s though. I really didn't drop that much weight, but I was never this heavy. So I was like 240, 240, 245. I dropped down about 200. So I dropped about 40, 45 pounds. But 200, even though a lot of people think 200's like real heavy, I think 200 was a good weight for me. I was good at 200. But 300 plus right now is not gonna work. You'll be sweating a lot of it off, but it's hard to find any food that's not fried or without sugar. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. And again, being on vacation, being at the Philippines, you're going to want to try stuff. But I did find, and you know me, I'm always talking about, Jollibee's, how I love Jollibee's. Jollibee's actually owns another restaurant. I can never say the name right, and I always forget it. And that's grilled chicken. So I might try to at least switch it up a little bit. If I'm going to eat out, probably at least get like grilled chicken instead of fried chicken. Still gonna do the rice. I mean, I'm Hispanic. We eat rice anyways. I mean, I don't understand why everyone thinks Americans don't eat rice. American just means we're in the States. I mean, I'm Hispanic. I'm Puerto Rican. We eat rice. I mean, I'll lay off like lechon and a lot of stuff. I might try it, but I'm not going to eat it constantly. But the grilled chicken might not be bad. I don't know. Grilled chicken might not be bad. And right now, I just bought this. I'm gonna start drinking more water. I really don't drink much soda anymore, so that's probably helped a little bit. Small weight loss might be from cutting out the soda and all that stuff, but still drinking like juice and coffee and all that. I'm probably going to limit the coffee to once a day and not multiple times a day, and drink a lot more water. And I'm starting that now. So I'm trying to do like the small little starting now. But I need to start adding, some like, I did it one day and it actually helped with my back. So my back was bothering me. I started doing a little bit of like a warm up. Did a little bit of a warm up. So, I was doing like the shoulders and, the neck and that kind of stuff. And I didn't do the full thing, but actually started to feel good, and my back was starting to not bother me as much. So I need to start, at least doing, the little warming up, the rotations, the stretching. I mean, I did it years ago, but I got to get into it again. Your best friend is Spanish. Let's see. Your best friend is Spanish, ton of rice. His mom makes a special corner for me on the walk. Oh, that is extra oil. She loves me. Ah, God. Gotta love the mothers, man. I've had it happen a couple times. I mean, the one that really took me by surprise, though, I was working and I went to one of the residential homes. But this home was not owned by the company. It was a family that lived there. They also worked for the company, but it was like their house. And, they did work for us. Not us, the company. But I went in there to like set something up or work on something. I think I went in there to install the new time clock system or something. I can't remember. And it was around the time I think they were having lunch. So they literally had me sit down with them and eat and all this stuff. And I felt weird because I'm working, but I didn't want to be disrespectful and rude and tell them no. So I sat down with them. I had lunch. But I've never experienced that outside of my family. If you know what I mean. Outside of my family, I've never experienced that. But last year when I went to the Philippines, I stayed with a friend and her family and everything. And I mean, I ate with the family. I went out with the family, spent a lot of time with the family. So, I mean, when a lot of people are like, you come to the Philippines, you normally go to the, like the big city, you don't live like a Filipino. I might have not have been in the countryside because my friend's not in the countryside. She's in Manila. But I ate the same thing they ate. I lived in the same, not the house itself is like a room and back. But I mean, I did almost 3 weeks staying with them at their place, eating the same food, going to the same places. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure once I'm in Cebu, it'll be slightly different because, Marianne and a lot of them are more of, countryside and not as much city, I guess. So it might be a little different. Because, I mean, I don't remember my friend cooking that much, like, fish and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure they probably did. I don't remember eating fish. But at the same time, they respected the fact that I didn't eat certain things. So, when they made my plate and stuff, they didn't probably give me certain things. But nah, man, it was interesting. Not accustomed to that, again, outside the family. A big difference between center city, downtown, and outskirts. Exactly. Even like here. I mean, I don't know the proper terminology to compare certain things in the States to other countries and stuff. But I mean, I keep saying I'm in Chicago. I left Chicago when I was 30. So I went to the south suburbs. Now I'm in the north suburbs. I'm not in like a next door suburb that's still kind of fancy and everything. I'm pretty way out. But it's not like the boonies. But what I'm living at now, I would consider probably closer to what I'm probably going to see in Toledo. Toledo. I'll learn how to say it right when I'm there. Not the area where like the studio is, but more of maybe developed city parts of Toledo, Philippines. Because we do have a lot of houses, but I mean, we don't have like crazy huge houses, but we do have houses, one after another. We're not that close like in the city. So, I mean, and and I did it in meters because I'm trying to learn meters. I have about 800 square meters, give or take. So my house is centered. So I have space on the left, the right, the front, the back. There's no house like touching me. When I lived in Chicago, you could literally open the window and touch the house next door. Not even a house. It was like 2 or 3 flats. There weren't that. I mean, you had to go to certain neighborhoods to actually see houses and not apartment buildings. Yards were a small little patch in front of your house and by the curbside if you even had that. I got so much yard here that I got tired of cutting it myself, and luckily I can afford to have a landscaper friend come over and cut it. But even that's starting to get expensive. I might have to start cutting it myself. And that's the thing; they're pretty big. So when I say Toledo, I'll learn it. I'm pretty sure they have certain areas that are a lot more dense than others. I think the area that the studio is in is still developing a lot, but I'm sure they have certain areas that are more populated. But I mean, 200K plus is a good number. I don't think there's that many in my area, but what makes my area seem weird is where I live right now is a very small suburb, but it's connected to like 10 other suburbs. Most of us just consider us one huge suburb. We're not. There's literally probably about 5 or 6 different suburbs, and we all share like borders. Like I could literally walk a few blocks and I'll be in a different suburb. So yeah. With a soft E, Toledo. I think it just looks too much like Toledo to me. And that's why I keep saying Toledo. Or is it Toledo and I keep saying Toledo? I need to hear it. I need to hear it. I've heard it so many times, but I still need to hear it again. I'm surprised Janice isn't on yet, unless something else was going on. Because I mean, it's almost 5:30. I think that's one of the problems too when you try to stream at the same time. I mean, it's good because people get used to when you stream, but it's like both are correct. Okay. It's like, where is everybody? Normally there's 1 or 2. Right now, Wang is the only one I see that's streaming. But I mean, I don't go to all the rooms that I used to. I try to stick to at least 4 or 5 because it's just too many. And they normally are not going to be on for at least 5 hours or more. So, I mean, Janice being on around this time was cool. But I don't know if they're just up to something or whatever. But it to me, it throws it, throws a, like a monkey wrench. You're live every single day, and then when you disappear, we're over here like, what's going on? What's going on? You disappear for one day, what's going on? You disappear for 2 weeks, we're accusing you of being married or dead or like, what happened to you? Were you in the hospital? Did you get hurt or something? Or did you get married and you forget about us? I mean, I understand everyone has a life. Everyone has other things to do. But, you get accustomed to things. You get used to things. I'm very bad at breaking habits. I get into a habit of things and then, it changes and it throws me off. Just like when I went to the Philippines, I was so accustomed to watching people live, like at night, that when I went to the Philippines, I couldn't find them at night, not realizing I'm in a totally different time zone, and they were actually going live during the morning. So I missed a lot of lives because it just didn't sink into my head the totally different time zone. As soon as I realized that they were actually, streaming in the morning, then I started catching them again. But it took I think about 3-4 days for me to realize the reason I'm missing all these lives is because I was looking for them at the wrong time. Because now I'm on their time, you know. So I know that now. This trip is going to be a little easier, I think, for me because I know things that I did not know before. So I need to be better prepared this trip. Plus, I'm not going to be staying with my friend this time. I'm going to be staying in the hotel. I'm going to be staying in the apartment, Even though there's going to be people around that I could probably call or message and see what they're doing, it's not like I'm going to be 24/7 with people. It's not like I'm going to have people like waking me up and cooking and, telling me let's go, to the mall and this and that. I need to do that myself. And I mean, the way things worked out now, I don't even know if I need the car. But I already have it booked and everything. I'm just going to bite the bullet. Some plans have changed. I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm still going to hold on to the car for the amount of time that I scheduled it for. But I am planning of driving at least from Cebu to Toledo a couple times. So the car will come in useful, I think. The cost, I mean, it all and I hate saying this even myself, but it really all depends. Now, with you basically saying you're minimalist, to me the studio that I'm using, the studio apartment that I have, that's a minimum for me. I do want an actual room, I do want an actual bed, but that thing I think is only like 4 meters by 6 meters or something, or 4 meters by 9 meters. It's got the tiny little kitchenette, in the bathroom. And for what I'm paying for it, it's great. Now, the fact that I had to furnish it, I spent money. So if someone else is going to use it, we're going to charge more. That's why, Ann rents it at, the $7K a month. Which what is even $7K a month? And I mean, even the $7K a month blows my mind compared to, what we would pay here, even for like a hotel or something. That's freaking Messenger. But I mean, even the hotel I booked, the only reason I'm paying over $1,000 is because of the amount of time I'm staying there. I mean, if you think about it, from the 12th to the 28th, that's what, two weeks? Maybe a little more than 2 weeks. I mean, you try to spend 2 weeks at a hotel here in Chicago, forget it. Why did I open up Facebook? I'm trying to look for my app to convert pesos and all that stuff. So what we're renting it for is 7,000. So about $120 a month, furnished. The thing is, it's not in the most convenient area. I mean, you go to Cebu, it's going to be different. But like, you could get a hotel in Cebu probably for like $20-$30. Especially, I think, if you're more like closer to the airport. I think that I could be wrong with some of them, but the area where the actual airport in Cebu is, I think those were even cheaper. I've seen places, believe it or not, I've seen places that were like $16 a night, $18 a night. But, it all depend. Was it a shared room or not? Was it a real tiny room? Did it have, lunch or breakfast or this or that? Did it have a swimming pool? If you don't care about none of that, I think you could even get a hotel, like a one of those studio condo type deals, about $20, man. Instead of going out and partying, I want to buy landscaping and make their garden and land prettier. Oh, definitely. That sounds cool too. And I mean, I I don't party and stuff. My whole thing of going out, unless I could actually plan stuff. And I think what, again, I could be wrong, but I think Josh and Ann, and not that I'm gonna be spending a lot of time with the whole group, but I see me probably meeting up with Josh and Ann more often than anyone else. And with Ann being due, it's not like I can say, "Hey, let's go to the water thing you guys went to. I want to check it out." Or, like, "Hey, let's check out the waterfalls, or let's check out this place, let's check out that place." I mean, to me, even going to the resorts, what's the reason to go to the resort if I have a hotel that has a swimming pool and all that stuff? So, I mean, my mind won't work as far as like the resort and all that stuff. Uh, Maybe when I'm actually in Toledo and I'm not in the hotel anymore, once in a while, just to go to a resort to chill and hit the pool and all that stuff would be nice. So it would work out that way. But I mean, other than maybe hopping to Manila to visit my friend, I'm not even joking, dude. I want to go to Dumaguete and try that pizza. Because as soon as I'm from Chicago, man. As soon as you say you got Chicago deep dish, I want to try Chicago deep dish. And when I saw the guy's video and everything, and I looked the place up, and it's in Dumaguete, and I only know one person there, and the pizza looked pretty good and big. There's no way I could eat that myself. And I know some of the people were joking that like, take me with. We'll travel with you. Take me with. We'll go to Dumaguete. We'll eat and all that stuff. I, I took that as joking, but I mean, I wouldn't mind taking a couple people with. I mean, there's going to be so many of us there. Maybe I could just ask a couple of the guys if they want to, you know, hop over to Dumaguete for a day or something, or a weekend. Let's have some pizza or something. What? I still refuse to call what they have pizza. They're pizza shaped objects. You're talking about the Philippines, or you're talking about Chicago, man. 'Cause, I'm good with my Chicago pizza, bro. I did have pizza in the Philippines. And again, it's partially joking. It's not that I will not eat Hawaiian pizza. I just find it strange to have pineapple on pizza. I'll eat it. I'm just joking that there's no way I'll eat it, and like doing the little throw up cartoon guy and all that stuff. That's me joking. But it's not something I would normally order. Even like the taco pizzas, I'm not a fan. I don't want ground beef on a pizza. Oh, the Philippines. Oh, you're a no. You're a New Yorker, of course. Yeah, New York and Chicago when it comes to pizza. I know. And I mean, I think even the pizza I had there, like when I picked it up, I picked it up and I literally folded it like if it was a taco and I ate it. And I'm like, I'm not used to. I mean, even our thin crust, it's baked to the point where it's crunchy and stuff. You can't just take the pizza and just fold it like a freaking, what they call those things, a pita. It was more like a pita to me. Like, just fold it and eat it. I don't know. But the dude, you know what? If anything, I gotta find it and probably link it one of these days or something in one of the groups, or figure out how to show someone this. But It doesn't even resemble deep dish that I'm used to. They're claiming the guy worked here in Chicago in one of the restaurants. I don't know which one. I normally do like Giordano's when I used to get like the deep dish pizza and stuff. So I know more than one location does deep dish. But it is a deep pan pizza. It does have pretty much everything inside with the mozzarella on the with the sauce on top. But one of the things I thought was interesting was the guy making the comment, like he really stressed the fact that this was actually like real cheese. And I'm like, why? Does the Philippines not have cheese? I mean, or maybe they're not normally like mozzarella cheese or something. I don't know. But he was stressing the cheese like it's amazing that they had actual mozzarella cheese or something. And again, I like to make a joke too because if I really wanted Chicago deep dish pizza, I could just drive an hour and a half and get deep dish pizza. Dairy's hard to come by. I mean, I noticed that like with my friend, they had I mean, I thought my coffee was instant coffee. They legit, and I tried it here, but I ended up buying stuff on Amazon, and apparently it was like from Russia or something. So I don't know if the Russia, but it was like that Nescafe 3-in-1 or something, where I guess you just pour it in hot water and you're done. It wasn't that bad when I was in the Philippines, but when I tried it here with the stuff I got, I didn't like it that much. But I started wondering about the like dairy and creamers and all that stuff because normally I like my Coffee Mate vanilla French creamer. Pour a little in my coffee, I'm good. I don't put sugar. I don't put nothing. I just put French vanilla creamer in my coffee, and that's it. But those little packages they have was good. It was good enough. It was fine. But everything was in the package. So I guess like the powdered milk or whatever was all like mushed into or something. I mean, I don't know. Ah, not a lot of cows. I know they said cows a couple times. I'm just assuming they don't have a lot of them. Yo, no, yeah, the refrigeration and all that stuff. Even a lot of the stands that I've seen, like in the videos, I don't know if they had like a lot of coolers and stuff. I'm assuming they just use a lot of ice, not like actual refrigeration type coolers and stuff like that. Because you got to plug that in too. I mean, July's on, but I don't follow her, so I don't get notifications. But I see she's on. Yeah, it's already 5:37. And when you don't pay attention, I could understand how they could end up doing 5, 6, 7 hours, especially since they have number of people talking and all that stuff. I think I started. No, it wasn't 4. I've probably been on an hour, give or take. But sometimes notifications don't work that good, so I just keep refreshing YouTube until I see something. But it's actually 5:38 here now. And sometimes I just hover over the videos and listen to it a little bit just to see what's going on. All right, she's got like 44 people in the room and she's cooking. It's Wang has 45. Wow. She's talking about her curtains in her apartment. I mean, 45, 44, 45. To me that's good. I know sometimes they're used to a couple hundred or whatever. I'm not going to complain with 45, 40. I mean, if I start going in the Philippines and tagging everything Philippines and all this stuff, and I get 10 people in my room, I'm gonna be good with that. But I do realize that the numbers seem to be very like out there. I mean, sometimes there's only 2 or 3 people in a room. A viewer per participation is key. Yes, yes, and that's another thing that's hard. You normally get a lot of lurkers. Dumb. They get a lot of lurkers. Not as many participate, and then even with like the subscribing part, a lot of times they'll be like, "Oh, there's 30 people in the room. How come my subscription ain't moving?" Well, 15 of those 30 have probably been subscribed to you already for months. So your numbers are not going to move that much. But yeah, participation is key. Everyone starts out spamming. Yeah. Like and subscribe until they find their swing. Yeah. Yeah. And I notice all of them seem to have the same playbook. The only part that drove me nuts, but they seem to have like steered away from it, was pretty much saying like and subscribe every 10 seconds. I think that's why I unsubscribed from July, because she was just saying it way too much. I'm like, where's the conversation? Where's the discussion? Where's just you doing your everyday life? All I hear you every 5 to 10 seconds is saying like and subscribe, like and subscribe. I couldn't deal with it. So there's probably at least 1 or 2 rooms that either I unsubscribed or I just stopped going to, because it just got too consistent to where within a few seconds they just kept repeating and repeating that, and it just drive me crazy. But I noticed a lot of them don't do it as much anymore, so that's cool. I mean, they seem to adjust a little bit here and there. I'm still not understanding how, a lot of them don't use hashtags or hashtags a certain way. I was just looking at someone's video. I forgot who it was already. Karen. She's using hashtags. She's using good hashtags from what I saw. But one of the biggest hashtags is just shorts. No shorts. I've seen people with 0 hashtags. Now, a lot of people would probably say hashtags are no good anymore. They don't do anything, but they don't hurt. And I've noticed with new users, when they start off without hashtags, they 2, 3 views, 5 views, 6 views. As soon as I kind of put my 2 cents into it, and they start using hashtags, they're getting into the 30s to 40s. Some of them are hitting, hundreds, but it's also they're getting out there more. I mean, some people that ask for subscribers and never even posted one video, I don't understand that. Whether it's a short, whether it's a live, whether it's a recorded video, you need to do something. I try recommending the keyword hashtags and replace the location. You know what? I found that on someone's account. They didn't even have the location. I'm like, no, you want to put you're from the Philippines. I mean, I think I have mine listed as, United States and stuff, but I mean, they didn't even have like Philippines set up as their location. And I'm like, put a location. I guarantee you that's going to affect something. So I was telling them to put a location. I was telling them, to do the hashtags. And sometimes they seem to like get it for a little while and then they just like waver off again. And I'm like, you forgot. And then I start feeling like pushy. I mean, I'm basically trying to just be helpful, but at certain points, I start feeling pushy. I just start backing off. It is. It is. And I mean, here's the thing. When I was in the Philippines, I don't think the vertical videos were really that huge yet. Because it was last year, February. I don't know when vertical lives were being pushed to the shorts feed, but that's what blew everything up. And I noticed a lot of them adapted because when they first started, I looked at some of their first videos. They were doing the horizontal. They were trying to do like the normal everyday YouTube. They barely got any views, anything. But then, the whole craziness with the vertical lives being pushed to the shorts feed, all that stuff, and they started going vertical from their phones. They stopped doing that whole horizontal thing. Their numbers all jumped like crazy because it was new. It was being pushed like a mother, all kinds of stuff. I got a feeling what's kind of messing things up a little bit now is it's not new anymore. No, vertical videos, especially being pushed to the shorts, has to be at least a year, if not a little bit more now. So the whole, it's a new thing, this and that, kind of died down. Still going to be better than if they did a, horizontal. Don't get me wrong. But I guarantee you, unless you have dedicated people, it's a community. Let me just say it straight out. That's the word I wanted. If you have a good community, you work on the community, you have a good community, you're always going to have people in your room. If you don't, as soon as you go from that vertical to a horizontal, and I've seen this already. I've seen this with Junibel. When she does the lives vertical, there's not many people watching. Normally, the people watching is us. The thing is, you got to stay consistent with that. I just saw what you were talking about, like algorithm. YouTube changed their algorithm to promote new videos instead of who you subscribe to. It's for sure not working in their favors. True. If they did that, true. But at the same time, you got to stay consistent. You got to stay up on the new changes and everything. YouTube actually has a channel that they post videos to let you know. It's a YouTube creator channel or something like that. So, whenever they make changes, like when they started talking about the 3-minute shorts, that's how I found out about it. I could do 3-minute shorts now. I think it's ridiculous to do a 3-minute short. I did one. But you could do, I don't know if they rolled it out you could do a 3-minute short now. And I'm kind of curious because most shorts are not that long. I don't know the difference with the copyrights and how the copyrights work. But believe it or not, I've seen shorts that had copyright claims, but then the claims are basically saying that it's okay to use. And I don't know if it's because these are shorter videos and they fall under, I guess, some kind of right to use thing or something because it's only 30 seconds of the song or who knows what. I'm not a lawyer, but I've seen claims. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't get any copyrights on my shorts. Yes, you do. But if you don't know how to see it, because they're not going to message you saying, hey, you got a strike. I think that's the biggest difference. Unless you're looking at the studio and you actually see right next to the video saying copyright claim, you wouldn't even know you got a claim. But you got a copyright strike, they're emailing you. They're putting that prominently in the studio. So people don't really dig into the copyrights in their studio. I guarantee you, I could pick pretty much any one of the Filipinas, go into their shorts, and tell them to filter it for copyright, and they'll have a heart attack. But yet, I don't know if it's fair use or what. YouTube's letting them use it. I'm just curious what's going to happen with the 3-minute videos. Because if you got, all this dancing, all that music, I'm assuming that the songs that they dance to and everything are probably only a few minutes. Or it's because they keep doing that TikTok thing, and I think somehow they're just forwarding the video over or something. because I could swear sometimes I still see like some TikTok logo or something. So I got a feeling there's something in Tik. I don't fuck with TikTok, but there's something in TikTok where they could probably like say, you know, send this to Facebook or something. And because it's coming from TikTok, maybe that's why the videos are getting the not even like a slap in the wrist. They just got the little tag saying copyright. YouTube is so difficult to understand. I honestly. And I mean, I never really cared much about any of it, but I can't really experience and understand something if I don't actually do it. So the whole monetization thing, I don't care about monetization as far as income. Only reason I want to get monetized is to understand the process. And honestly, if I knew a little bit more, this whole thing with Google Ads, you could put that on your own website. It doesn't work, I think, with what I use to play around because I use Google Suites. I don't think they allow you to do the Google Ads on Google Suites. But I think if you have like a WordPress account or something like that, and you create a Google Ad account, there is no like you need this many subscribers, you need all this, you need all this. That's Facebook. But if people had like a basic website page that allowed them to put YouTube ads on them, not YouTube ads, Google AdSense ads on them, and they could get traffic to their website. That's the only thing I don't know. I can make a basic website. I have no effing clue how to get traffic there. It just sits there. If someone sees it, they see it. I barely link any of my websites. I think right now the website that's getting the most use is the one that I threw together real quick for Jones Flowers because they're pushing the sales and they're actually using the link. So when I meet with her, we're gonna change it up a little bit, try to make it better, have an actual form you could fill right on the website that's gonna send her an email with your order information and all that stuff, and then she'll have your email to like email you back with any information and stuff. And I mean, I've actually had from the consulting company them send me like an invoice through PayPal. So my PayPal is a business account. So I'm assuming it's a business account you got to have. So I never done it or tried it, but it says I could create an invoice. So you could literally bill people through PayPal. I didn't realize PayPal had so much stuff to it. I'm still, I mean, I don't use it that much, but you're capable. You're capable of doing all that stuff. But yeah, the consulting company actually billed me through PayPal. They sent me an invoice through PayPal. Thought it was cool. But yeah, I mean, I stick to basics. I also like to have everything set up in the settings. It's like right now, I went live. I stopped the live. Only thing I think I really need to do is add a title or update the title. I like to put the title or some variation of the title in the descriptions, but my description is already full with all my links and all that stuff. My what do you call those tags? My tags are already full automatically. I don't have to do tags every time I do a video like that, like some of them do. Everything's already in the settings. She's doing well. I think she hustling. She hustling. She's doing good. I mean, I try to help out sometimes. I go a little overboard sometimes. Like I bought way too much clothes. I'm hurting myself. I'm hurting myself. I really am financially. I bought way too much clothes. I bought way too many flowers. God, that one cake, dude. Is she? That's early for her, isn't he? Maybe not. All right. Yep. All right. I'm outie. I'm going to stop this. We're going to jump in there. Take it easy, man.